Dobardan, Divine Pisces 222. I'm going to do a energy check-in for the Twin Flames today. It is Monday, May 18th, 2020. We have a new moon in Gemini coming up soon, I do believe. Some interesting energies with that. Of course, it's the twins moon, right? So, I feel a lot of stuff probably coming up in the connections specifically. Like, specifically with the connections themselves. So, I know, like I always say, like, the external situations, 3D situations, karmic situations, whatever you want to call it. Usually a direct reflection of what's needed to be cleared within the connection. But I do feel right now, a lot of you, it's going to be stuff with the connection. So, possibly communication, or a change in communication, or something to that effect coming in for some of you. Okay. Okay, well, there you go. Right out of the gate, we've got Divine Masculine here. So yeah, I do feel, again, a lot of Divine Masculines right now, specifically, are shifting gears, you know, in their personal situations. There's a lot of, I say coming into one's own, excuse me, sorry. Whew, that headache yesterday wore me out, y'all. I had a horrible headache yesterday. But I feel like a lot of my masculines really coming into their own at this point, really standing up for themselves, knowing who they are. There's like a real strong sense of self-confidence that's coming in, which is really good, considering for a long time Divine Masculine not standing up for himself, you know, letting other people kind of rule him, letting his ego rule him, you know, not really finding a good foothold in the spiritual journey itself. You know, feeling very worthless, kind of left behind almost. Okay. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, y'all. That being said, I mean, I also feel just in general masculine energy. So Divine Feminine, you also have masculine energies in you. So I do feel there's a very strong urge to find balance within the masculine energy right now, just in general. Okay. And to that's what I'm looking for. Rely on oneself and to actually discover one's own self-worth at this time. And that itself, I do feel, is bringing up a lot of purging, a lot of emotions that haven't been dealt with. You know, this whole idea that, you know, been kind of literally neglecting yourself because of what other people think of you. And there's almost kind of a guilt that's coming in because of that. But just be careful that you're not overthinking this, okay? Don't overthink it. Don't live in the past with it. You know, just go with the flow, right? Just go with the flow. And listen to your intuition. And, you know, I'm going to say some of you are, as far as the connection goes, I almost feel some of you are 100% stepping away from connection. Now, some of you, I do feel, are starting to realize or starting to find out that the person you thought was your twin either is not your twin or is your twin but is not your person. Does that make sense? Okay. Your twin is there. Your twin is there for a reason. Your twin was there to wake you up, but is not the person that is supposed to be helping you with your mission. Is not the person you're supposed to have 3D union with. Okay. 5D union, absolutely. Okay. Always strive for 5D union. 5D union is the main key anyway. It's to bring oneself into balance. Energetic union, right? All right, so, and I'm not going to lie, that's kind of been coming in for a while. I know that some of you, there has been a lot of like confusion energy around the connections. And so I find that interesting with the Gemini new moon coming in, that this may actually cast some doubt on your particular connection. Only you can know truly who your twin is Okay, it's an energetic thing. You feel it. All right. And I do believe in energy changing, okay? I do believe that, you know, if one of you is doing the work, the other one's not doing the work, they're still your twin, but there may be someone else that's coming in kind of as a plan B because that person's not doing their work. Okay, I do believe that. Now, it could be platonic in nature, it could be romantic in nature, whatever. Okay, there's always a plan B. Okay, so just trust that. Don't go to pieces by me telling you this, okay? Some of you, you're going to find out that your twin is not, it's just not going to happen in this lifetime unless they get their crap together, and they may not, okay? So there may be a plan B coming in for you, all right? Now, taking a look at Divine Masculine. Yeah, Divine Masculine's tired of feeling stuck. He's tired of it. Yep, definitely. That's what I'm saying. Divine Masculine is, oh my God. Whew. Sorry, guys. Divine Masculine is just done. He's standing up for himself now. It's actually really good, obviously. But yeah, he doesn't want to be stuck anymore. He's like, no. No. This situation is not good. This situation is not bueno. I'm being emotionally manipulated, being mentally manipulated. I haven't been setting my boundaries, but I know that I need to. Right? I know that I need to. I need to make a decision based on my own happiness, based on my own highest good, based on my want and need to be myself and be in my authenticity, right? That's where Divine Masculine's coming in here, going, no. The situation that I've been in, you know, I haven't been able to be myself. I haven't been able to be myself at all. I can't speak up for myself. I can't, you know, any opinion I have is completely, you know, some of them, it's like, they legit cannot have any opinion whatsoever that is adverse to whatever situation they're in, whether it be a job, a family, like, you know, partnership, whatever. You know, they literally feel like they cannot speak anything against where they are. Like, they have to go with the consensus that's already there. Does that make sense? And so that right there is bringing up so much emotion. Look at that. Look at all that emotion, man. Divine Masculines, you know, it's like they have to deal with it. It's at this point they're like, I can't run from it anymore. I have to deal with it. Now, some of them, this may be, they may be coming forward, okay, with an apology or at least with an acknowledgement of how they feel, even if they can't act on it. You know, the emotions are there. The emotions are there, and they're coming to the surface, okay? And it's starting to get to literally where Divine Masculine just cannot ignore it. They can't ignore it anymore. They're like, you know what? I've tried to disconnect myself. I've tried to run. I've tried to deal with this situation. I've tried to restart this situation. I've given this situation so many chances. But lo and behold, you know, all I keep seeing, you know, is what Source is trying to show me. Okay? And I can't get away from it. Right? You can't hide from it anymore. He can't hide from it. The illusions are shattering. They're all over the place. Like the illusions that he's put up, the walls he's put up, the you know, the illusions surrounding any expectations around him, and just shattering. Okay? So I mean, towers, yes, definitely towers, but I'm talking about like epiphanies. Like, oh my God. Like you know that time when you just sit there and you just all of a sudden you get, oh my God. And then you get the true chills that just kind of go all over your body, and you get the head chakra that just starts going off the charts. I'm talking, and I actually legit, like when I was saying that, it's exactly what I felt. So it's like Divine Masculine is feeling those truth chills. You know, when you get just a download from Source and you're like, oh my God. And you know it's Source because it's like head chakra is just vibrating, right? So, I mean, Divine Masculine is seeing the truth right now. He can't hide from it. He cannot deceive himself anymore. He can't, and he knows that. And he knows that. And he's coming into acceptance. He's coming into acceptance, okay? Trying to rebuild from it, yes, but coming into acceptance of the fact that illusion has been driving his entire life. He can't hide from the feelings anymore, just in general. Like, not just with the connection, I'm talking in general. He cannot hide his feelings anymore. You know, if he's in a situation that is toxic, like he's getting to the point where if he doesn't express his feelings, he's going to explode, right? He can't hide it anymore, right? He needs to express his truth, you know, and he's tired of feeling like he can't. Okay? Good energy for Divine Masculine. Enough is enough. Divine Masculine's had enough, legit. Like, this has been coming in for a while energetically, but I mean, some of your Divine Masculines, I'm not kidding, that some of them are going to be leaving some very toxic situations. If not completely, they will be removing themselves bit by bit by bit. Okay? Whether that be energetically, not giving emotionally to the situation anymore. If it's a financial situation, they're going to start, you know, revisiting that. Okay? I mean, they're done. They're done. It's like they're done with everything. At this point, it's like Divine Masculine's like, you know what? Screw the world. Screw this. I'm out. You know? I do feel a little bit of victim consciousness coming in for Divine Masculine, but it's really more of a just an acknowledgement. I am not happy. Right? I am not happy. What do I need to do to change this? I have tried rebuilding this so many times. Right? But I can't lie to myself that it's going to work this time. Okay? All right, so Divine Feminine. Yeah, Divine Feminine definitely working out some karma right now. I definitely feel that some of you are embroiled in some serious doubts about yourself. Not just the connection, and that's something that's being reflected, right? But almost like it's like you've been overthinking so much that there's just like, it's like this little tiny seed of doubt in there, and you're just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, right? Right? And some of you do feel foolish. Some of you feel like you've been led a merry dance. Some of you feel like you have just been led astray by source or by, you know, whatever, by your ego. And you're just sitting there going, well, how am I supposed to clear this if you keep, you know, bringing me back to this place where I feel like I can't move, right? So some of you wanting to take that leap of faith, but at the same time, that little seed of doubt in there going, you're crazy. Right? All of this work, it's for nothing. Is it? Is it? No, it's not. Okay? Enlightenment is a true thing. And you know what? When you come into enlightenment, when the ego starts being broken down and starts getting put in its place, it will retaliate. Ego has a mind of its own. It really does. It's like, you know, it's going to protect itself as much as it can. Okay? So if you've got any doubts coming in, ask for clarity. Ask for clarity. But stop overthinking. That's the hardest thing, I think, for a lot of us. But some of you here, okay, there is this lingering codependency here of just needing to know the answers for everything. And feeling like you can't do what you need to do, you know, unless you have the answers. But in reality, I mean, you've got to release it. You've got to release it first, okay? That's when the clarity comes, okay? Is when you release it, okay? That's when abundance comes. Releasing the knowing. You don't need to know all the time. You don't, okay? Stop feeling defeated because you don't know. Okay, some of you, this is the energy. It's like you just, because you don't know, you feel dumb. You feel led astray. You feel dumb, right? But you have to understand that what's happening right now is happening for a reason, okay? It's happening for a reason, okay? And it may have to do with the connection, all right? But past life stuff for sure. Mirroring, big time. Okay, Divine Feminine, you got to understand, Divine Masculine's had enough. Energetically, Divine Masculine doesn't want to do it anymore. Okay? This may be some of the energy you're feeling. This may be what's casting doubt on you in your situation. Divine Masculine is going through some serious upheaval right now. Okay? Don't let it affect you. Deal with your stuff. But you know the truth. You know the truth. Okay? And you know what? If it comes down to it, and you find out that your person is actually not your person, okay. Did they help you? Did they wake you up? Did good things happen after this person catalyzed you? Even through all of the pain of separation and all of the pain of, whatever it is that happened, did you ultimately grow as a person? Good. They served their purpose. And you helped that person. Believe it or not, you helped that person come to some sort of awakening or conclusion about the things that they need to change in their life. Do you understand? As a light worker, every person you meet, every person you interact with, you're touching that person. You're helping that person. You're healing that person. And vice versa. Okay? So don't think of it as a failure. Don't think you've been led a merry dance. Think of it as, okay, well, found out this person's not my person, but you know what? This person helped me get to a place that I feel much better, number one. Number two, I might be ready to actually meet my person now because of that person. Stop overthinking it, okay? All right, so connecting boom, there you go. Union energies coming in here, okay? Union energies, all right? The codependency of needing to know everything needs to be released within the connection. The answers are coming. And the answer is, hello, it's already there. Your connection is already there, okay? Whether you find out your person's not your person or not, you still have a twin flame connection. They're somewhere, okay? Also, you have a connection with that person. Could be a soulmate too. Keep that in mind. All right, but the foundation is being rebuilt right now. This is what I mean by the transformations within the connection. The foundation of the connection is being rebuilt. It's being rebuilt in the 5D. It had to be broken down completely in the 3D and rebuilt in the 5D. Okay? See? Divine Feminine leads. Divine Masculine moves in the 3D plane. Divine Feminine moves in the 5D plane. Okay, and that's what's happening right now. Divine Feminine did the work, so Divine Masculine is moving in the 3D. Okay? Yeah. Okay, but this stuff needs to go. Guys, this toxicity within the connection, if you have any doubts, if you're holding on to something, maybe you should release it. Maybe you should just release it and see what happens. Right? Because as it is now, it's not helping you. The way that the connection is now, what you have been, the illusions you have about the connection, the illusions that you have about how it's supposed to be is not serving you, and it needs to be released. But some of you are holding yourself back from that. Maybe some of you are holding yourself back from actually releasing the connection when that's actually what you need to do. Okay? And some of you might need to release this connection in order to meet your actual person. Okay? Meet your person. Or, some of you may have already actually met your real person. Now again, just because you it may actually be your twin flame that started all of this. So keep that in mind. It just may not be your twin flame that you're supposed to be in union with. Or they're not doing their work. So it's, it's like, here's plan B kind of a thing. Backup plan. Okay? Keep that in mind. Pretty sure that's what's happening with me. Trust me, it confused the crap out of me. Alright, messages. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I need to pull this up for a second. Mm-hmm. Okay. Messages and advice. Source. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, some of you have just been really, really overthinking here. Okay, and it's kind of hindering, you know, your co-creation. Okay, so just release it, guys. Just go with the flow. Okay, go with the flow. Get your vibration up. Get out of that little negative overthinking cycle that a lot of us get into. Okay, just find something to ground yourself. Do meditation, do some yoga, go for a run, a fun run, whatever. Okay, but just understand you are being protected. Okay, and you're probably being tested right now, honestly. But you know what? You can bounce back. You've gone through it already. Okay, keep in mind, you've already gone through so many trials. You got this. You can ace this totally. Okay, so don't worry about it. Stop overthinking it. Okay, no matter what happens, everything's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, right? Alright, guys. Hope this has helped. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.